우리끼리 신이 왔어. 우리 오렌지 땅거야. 우리 오렌지 땅거야, 맞지? 우리 오렌지. 아우! 미안. 미안.
It's been going on for a while. When grace is gone, I can see all things so clear. It was all pretend. I can find a higher line over the clouds above. I can find a higher ground. I just have to reach past the summit line to reach higher love. Years have passed and I did not notice. Thinking about our past. When you are gone, I can see all things so clear. It was all pretend. You look back and I look back, we don't see the same thing. It's time that we just let it die. Oh, I can find a higher love over the clouds above. I can find a higher ground. I just have to reach past the summit line. I can find a higher line over the clouds above.
신기하잖아요. 고구마. 내가 좋아하는 고구마. 또 있어요. 신기하다.